everybody, welcome back to Cabin Creek Homestead. Today we are making a chicken playground. Woo! So the first thing that we have to do is acquire some wood, and we're right here at our beautiful persimmon tree, which is leaning. So what we're gonna do is limb up these pine trees and use the limbs to make our chicken playground. You guys ready to try to use a saw?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right, so now we're at the next point. We've cut all of our logs to size, and we're making a ladder for them to play on. And look at Sophie. She's used a drill and a hammer. That's my girl.
Is that good?
Yep, that's good. All right, pull it up and out. Look at you.
That's an eye.
All right, up and out. You doing it, Helen?
And the finger. Nice. And you did 3?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'll grab that. Keep going.
So weird.
Biscuit skating over the free throw line. She's about to shoot one free throw. And she scores!
Yesterday at farm camp, we had the epic adventure of making a chicken playground in this very large coop. And the campers really enjoyed doing it, but the reason that we needed to do this was because we have lost over 20 chickens in the last 2 weeks to several different predators. And it happened while we were away from home, extremely busy, and I have never kept my chickens cooped up, literally. during the daytime. They have always been free range because of the multiple health benefits. Hi, sweet pea. What we are doing now is we are keeping them cooped so that the predator gets bored, and they're both daytime and nighttime predators. We have found bodies, and we are missing tons of bodies, huge piles of feathers, and so that tells me we not only have weasels and skunks and raccoons, but we also have hawks and owls. And so putting all these chickens in the coop, these goats, I swear, putting all of the animals in the coop means that they are fighting, they are bored, and so what we did was create this playground to give them something interesting and fun to do. So I'm gonna feed the chickens real quick and I'll give you a little tour of the playground. So while we don't have a trail cam set up at night or anything, we can kind of guess based on the condition of the bodies that we found and based on the condition of like piles of feathers that we found, what kind of predator has come. So it's been more than one. The first thing that happened was all of egger chicks were taken from their coop, and we found where the sand had been wiped out from underneath the coop, and some predator as small as a weasel, perhaps a snake, probably not a fox because it's too small for a fox to fit in here, came in and one by one took all of the baby chicks out. That's a huge loss because I was so looking forward to the olive eggers. The other thing that we found is huge piles of feathers, and I would find these in the morning for chickens that didn't make it into the coop at night, who stayed out or were roosting somewhere and I didn't see them before I put everybody up for the night. That tells me it's an owl, because an owl is going to attack from above, grab it with their claws, and take off with the whole body, and they will leave feathers behind. If I found feathers like that during the daytime, that's a hawk. And so we also found the bodies of several of our chickens just littered in the ground, and they were not completely eaten. So that tells me it's probably not a raccoon, because raccoons will take off the whole body, so will possums. So I'm probably more likely looking at a weasel or something like that. So we would love to have a trail cam set up so that we could know exactly what we're facing. But the easiest thing for us to do right now while we're looking for the best cam is to keep them in the coop and to reinforce it. This is chicken wire. Chicken wire keeps in chickens, but hardware cloth keeps out predators. And that is what we need to do. We need to add hardware cloth to the bottoms, along the edges, all around of the coop. So that's going to be on our to-do list next. But for now, the chickens have a playground where they can play on, and they are getting plenty of loving on by the kids here at Farm Camp.